hard-fought game, a good win. We knew we were playing a really good football team in Troy, and you know, a guy that showed a lot of resilience. We kept battling back. It was one of those games. It was just a back and forth battle the whole way. Again, I thought we certainly did some good things offensively. I thought special teams wise, we made some critical plays, and just overall, it was a good team win, and we'll take it every day on Sunday.
What did you kind of learn about the team?
You know what? I knew they'd battle Patrick. I mean, I felt like last week. Everybody might think I'm crazy, but I really felt like with 6 minutes to go in the game, we got the ball back around the 40-yard line. I thought, uh-oh, here we roll. We're about to make this one fun. They're gonna battle. I think I knew that though. But just the great thing to see was the counter. You know, off the return drive. You know, in the third, fourth quarter, we always counter punched, and I felt like that was something in the Mississippi State game we didn't do early, so we got down a little bit, but we counter punched extremely well, and we just kept battling and kept fighting, and we were able to come up with a good W.
The trick player, I guess the wide receiver, McLaurin's pass.
Right.
Just curious, was it a look they were giving you, or maybe didn't use it last week, decided to use it this week? Was it a situational thing?
Those plays are just plays every now and then you pull out of the hat, you know, there's not a lot of rhyme or reason.
I asked Neil about, I knew he played quarterback before, and I asked him last week even, like, have you ever asked coach about maybe throwing the ball during a game? And he told me no. So have you guys been just practicing this for a while, and he was just holding out on me, or was it just the spur of the moment thing?
Neil's capable of a lot of things. He's a good player. You know, he really is. He again, you know, he's a guy that can do that, and we've done that before, you know, with him. But he's a guy that certainly we know is capable in a lot of areas.
What was the call on Jordan? They called him, flagged him for.
You know, I think I'm not real sure, but it was a taunting penalty. I know that, but that certainly was a big penalty. I know we talked about it. And it's a good lesson learned. Whether it was, I mean, I wasn't around. I didn't actually through the hoopla and everything. I didn't actually see exactly what went on.
All the television showed was him standing in the back of the end zone crossing his arms. I mean, that's 15 yards.
I didn't see.
Yeah,
I didn't see. He kind of had a confused look on his face, but when we were talking, but I didn't know, you know. But it certainly, you know, it's good when you get out with a W. You can always use that as a teaching moment too. Make sure, because that led to a good counter punch by Troy. We did something we usually don't do, and you know, bottom line, good to teach off of.
How do you feel your running game, especially the big package, when you come on the goal line at the end of the game?
We really do, and we're running the ball well, and we're getting better every week. But that's what we got to do. And of course, this week's no exception. You know, we're playing an outstanding football team. But I said this last week, and I just want to see us get better every week, and that's what we have to do to be successful. And I saw a lot of good things Saturday. I saw some things we got to correct Saturday. It certainly wasn't a perfect ball game by any stretch of the imagination, but it was a win, and it's good to teach off of those weeks. Certainly a lot more fun, at least.
The first two drives, I think they got 9 yards, and then they looked like they went into a little bit of a hurry up. What was the difference there? Because I mean, you guys have faced her.
Well, yeah, it's not like that. Yeah, I agree with you, Tim. We got to do. We're gonna make sure we got to do a little bit better in our coverage area. You know what I'm saying? I think, and give their quarterback credit too. I mean, you can't. I mean, he's a good player. We knew he was really good, and he proved it. I mean, he's a good player, and they're good receivers, and we knew that too. But again, there's something we're gonna start working today and make sure, because we got the same players we had on the field the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's in some new. You know, we didn't bring our A game in that area. We got to play better this week.
On the offensive line, just like any week, you're going to be dealing with injuries. How do you feel like y'all through the first 3 weeks have kind of plugged guys in and gone?
Yeah, and the good thing is we got a little bit more depth there, Patrick. So we got some guys we can put in, you know. So again, I thought Khalid came in and did a good job. You know, of course, you look at guys like Bryce and Ty and Arvin, those guys are doing well. It's been it's a team effort up front. I'm really proud of those guys. They're battling hard. You know, Drake had a good game, I think, Saturday. And there's guys that they all play hard, and we need that to continue to be successful.
Where do you think Jack is better this season from last year?
You know, I think he is. He's really maturing, and I think he's running the offense better. You know, he really is. And with a guy like Jack, I think, you know, and of course we need this to happen. I think you're just going to see him get better and better. You know, and I said a long time ago, he kind of reminded me of Nick when he first got here, but he was a little bit younger. You know, and that only comes with time. And I was only here with Nick toward the end. You know, so I think he's a guy that's just maturing and getting better and better and better. And he's a student of the game. Jack eats and sleeps football. So hopefully he'll continue on his progression and he'll get better every game.
Since you've gotten here, have you had a wide receiver tandem as dynamic as Quez and Jalen? Or is this?
Well, I don't think so. But I don't also think that it's more, you know, Quez and Jalen had 2 great games, but there's, I say this in all honesty, there's 5 or 6 guys out there that are dangerous guys. We might have 7, so that's a good thing to have offensively. I don't think that you feel, you know, if somebody wants to feel free to take him, that's fine. If somebody says, oh, we got to take that guy out of the game, I promise you we got plenty more that can go to the house. And all those guys have the athleticism, the speed times, and everything else to prove it to me. So, again, we got guys that we can spread the ball around, and there's guys that can go to the house from anywhere. So that's always a fun thing, and it makes you a better offense.
Obviously, you go from a really good quarterback to an exceptional quarterback.
Yeah.
What's the challenge? What's got to be the focus to get better?
Well, I think you hit it on the head, Patrick. This is a week we got to concentrate and make sure we've got to play great in all phases, offensively, defensively, and special teams. It's no secret we're playing an outstanding football team, a great football team, and an extremely well coached football team. So again, we're gonna have to certainly be on our A+ game this week, and that starts today, making sure we're preparing and we're practicing and we're paying attention to details, and because you know there's no team that's gonna have our respect more than Alabama.
Coach, could you talk about the fine line that exists tackling during the week and still trying to stay healthy and still be repped up during the course of a season, during the practice week?
Well, you don't. I mean, you know, you just have to. The bottom line is we don't really do any to the ground tackling, but you know, it's you just got to make sure you practice hard, and you can't worry about those things. You really can't. It's football, and you just got to make sure you're preparing the best you can to play. I mean, so that's kind of our mindset, you know.
At the depth at the middle linebacker spot after Rakeem, who do you see kind of filling in there if Rakeem is sidelined?
Well, we got a lot of guys, but right now, like I said, Rakeem's a guy that we plan on him playing. You know what I'm saying? So, but our depth at linebacker are guys that you know, are same depth. You know, we got Swayze, we got all those guys. We got Santrell, Hayes, depth, Zach, the same group right there. So we're gonna continue to just we play by kind of all those guys play a lot of reps. So I think they all are deserving. So we'll put them all in the game.
What did you think of Perkins this week?
I thought he ran the ball hard. I really did. I thought he had a good game. Certainly, a couple runs were extremely powerful. I think Perk is a guy too. He's just getting his first game or 2 under his belt.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to be a really good back for us. You know, he's got a little combination of speed and power, so that's a good thing.
You like that kind of by committee thing at running back, right?
I kind of do. You know, I mean, you got to have 3 in college football. You don't have 3, you're pretty much rolling the dice because those guys take shots. You know, running back. So we need to have 3 guys up and running always.
Players of the week.
Offensively, Jack. defensively, Hayes Maples. Special teams was, of course, that's a big secret, Jaden Adams.
We didn't give it to him last time.
Yeah, I know. That's because you got every other award in the country for it, so I figured, might as well give somebody else a shirt. I gave him a shirt too. I said, might as well, I put all his, so this week he's got it.
Why Maples on defense?
Because he just played really good. Hayes Maples is a football player, and he's a guy that certainly has looked very well in the games.
You made a statement earlier, fastest guy on the team, and you got Jalen DeMichael. Who is, in your opinion, now?
Yeah, I had to get online and race. I had to put about 5 of them up there. I'd be a liar if I said which one it is. And I know when a guy makes a play in a game, you sit there and say, "Oh, he would put him on." You'd have to put him online and let's just see who goes with it. I mean, that's because some guys are track guys, some guys are football. But if you just want to get them online and race them, I'd be a liar if I could tell you which one was the fastest one. I don't know. I know they're all fast. I'm all glad they got black and gold on, but I don't know which one would be the fastest.
Jalen is maybe what makes him a little different as he gets to his top speed faster. I mean, is that?
No, Jalen's a football player. That's what. But y'all are talking about something that I couldn't tell you the answer to. I really couldn't.
If you did try to name a guy, you would hear about it, right? From them.
Well, I probably would, but to be honest with you, I don't know. I mean, there's some fast guys there, so I don't know which one would win. I really don't. It'd be interesting to see because I guarantee you another guy's gonna say, "Look, I'll go." So, but guess what? We ain't gonna race them either. I can promise you that. So that's one thing y'all got to worry about. That ain't happening.
Oh, hamstring.
That's right.
Cavallo is not in that class.
No, Cole wouldn't be in the race. He wouldn't be there. He wouldn't be in there. But he played a heck of a game, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it was a
Great catch.
Catch.
Anything else for Coach?